Hold on.
Go.
Sorry. Hold on. Okay, start. Thank you.
Okay, hello everyone. Tonight I'm gonna compare two sculptures or two pieces. One is the Menkaure versus the King Akhenaten. First of all, we're gonna talk like a brief history of the King Akhenaten to let you know who is it. Well, this is the sculptor or the statue of the King Akhenaten. He was part of the 18th dynasty of the. Both of the pieces are from the Egyptian art. This one is from the New Kingdom, the 18th dynasty. He was forgotten on the history of the Egyptian history until they found the city of Amanda, I think so. He was forgotten because he was the king who changed the polytheism to monotheism, who means that they believe from multiple gods. Now it's just one god, and was the god of the sun, Aten. And he built the city of Aman-Ra for Aten. So they found this city and they found this sculpture. But after that, he lasted 17 years in the government. But then the successors, is that it? Okay, the successors decide to discredit him because of the monotheism thing. And you already know Menkaure. This is a piece of Menkaure and a queen, but I'm just gonna talk about Menkaure. I'm not gonna talk about the queen. It's made of gray wake with red and black paint. It heights 142.3 meters, and the colossal figure of Akhenaten is 4 meters. Thanks. Okay, I'm gonna talk about each in pieces. You see that the picture, the figure of Akhenaten is so way much different than the piece of Menkaure, and you can see that he has a femoral emotion, human emotion, and he's really different from Menkaure. But we know that they both part of the royalty, because first of all the beard. That's something we all know that represents the royalty. And one difference is that we can see here that he has an animis, and he has a double crown, which means the unified power of the lower and upper Egypt. Next. Okay, one of the differences, we can see that Menkaure has a build and a muscular body, but here Akhenaten is a physical distortion, which there's a lot of theories about these, because on the Old Kingdom, most of the sculptures were made for the royalty, and they were all kind of the same, rigid, young and muscular pieces. And now there's different theories, suggested theories about the distortion of the Akhenaten body and even his face, because one of the theories is that the same thing about he changed the religion. He wanted to be unique, so he wanted to make his figure different from the other kings. So he actually asked the artist, because you ask your sculpture is you ask the artist to make it. So he actually asked the artist to actually do the piece like that. So there's a lot of theories. One is he actually wanted to be different from others. There's a second one that he has a disability with a lot of distortions and all that, but we don't know exactly, because they're not more proofs. We can next. like a kind of confusion because when I was like looking for information, like he says like here he's nude and with no genitals, but I see like he actually has a kilt. But it was like, I don't know why, but it's like like most of the pages said that he was like, nude because he has like if you go to the first one, yeah, next one. Like here, if you see, you actually have to like really see the piece to figure it out that he's a man. Because it's like undefined gender. It's like asexual. So you actually don't know, and that's why most of the pages I went on like said that it had no genitals because of this same thing. We cannot talk about like here. If we see Menkaure, he has like one step forward showing suggesting movement, which means like they believe on the life after death, so that's why he's like suggesting a step forward. We don't know exactly, like we know that they're both like rigid and frontal poses, but we don't know exactly how were his feet or his legs, because his legs are lost, like he has no legs. The crossed arms symbolize that he's a ruler, and what else? Let's see what else. Yeah, that's it.
Do we have any